I want to say thank you to some people real quick. I know the podcast, first off. I'm not going to, when I do these thank yous, okay, I'm not saying this is somebody who's accepting some award for the podcast. I'm not saying this is somebody who is financially free off of their podcast, okay? I'm not a millionaire doing this shit, whatever. I'm just somebody who's proud that we've done 200 episodes, that I've made 200 of these things, okay? And so I just want to thank a couple people. I want to thank my mom for letting me use her basement for, I don't even know how many episodes, 170 plus, probably 170 something, maybe, I think. Thank you to her. I want to thank my siblings, because we're professional haters, okay? Me and my siblings, we'll talk some smack. We make fun of a lot of stuff, okay? That's before I knew what commentary YouTube channels were. That's just what me and my siblings did. We'd be at the store and we'd just be going in on some kid because his pants were on backwards. I don't know why. We wouldn't say it to him, obviously, but you know what I mean. So I want to say thank you to them for not, not judging me too hard for trying to do this and all the other things that I do. I want to say thank you to the Buccos for helping me start the thing. I started this. You guys know who you are. People know who I used to do the show with and stuff. Thank you to those guys for just helping me get stuff off the ground, give me the confidence to start, because I think I needed that to start. I'll say thank you to Big Ty, Dr. Tizzle, Thanos. Who else has he been on the show? Maybe just himself the rest of the times. But Big Ty for putting up with the abuse that I put him through when he does show up for the podcast, because sometimes we get into some pretty dumb stuff when he's on. He may or may not call in. Another guy as well that I sometimes beat up on when he's on the show and poke fun at is Mike Williams, who was earlier in the live chat. Shout out to Mike. Mike, if you want to call in, you're more than welcome to as well. 1 second. You want to see that's, I got people messaging me. I want to say thank you to P Dizzy, Patrick Collins, been on the show more than anybody, and he's shown up so many times when I had people cancel, and he does it in a way where it just relieves that pressure of like, man, I don't feel like doing a solo episode. So, thank you, Patrick. I really appreciate that, man. And he's got some, I'm not going to share, it's not my news to share, but I'm really happy for him. He's got some big news, big things coming up for him in his life. My dad, I want to say thank you to my dad he's probably the only person who believes in me more than me. So I really appreciate him. Thank you to my dad. And I want to say thanks to my boy Harrison and Salvador for live editing a ton of the podcasts. We do this we edit it live, so whoever's behind the scenes is doing it live. Those guys helped out for a boatload of episodes. And lastly, I guess not lastly, almost lastly, I want to say thank you to McKenna for listening to all of the ridiculous stuff I say every single week, helping me to make sure guests are comfortable, have water, doing the things that I forget to do, reminding me to do things, just picking up all the slack that I inevitably leave. As well as I mentioned, those other guys did a lot of the episodes. She's been holding it down almost exclusively for she's probably done 100, maybe 120 some episodes of the 200. So, I'm just very thankful that all these people I've crossed paths with, and that they've got to be a part of doing 200 episodes, and I'm excited to do another 200. But lastly, I just want to thank all the people who listen, all the people who tune in, who laugh at the absolutely absurd things that I say sometimes, the people that support the few times that I do make sense, and just the people who I don't know, who aren't super hateful online and enjoy just coming every week to hang out with me for an hour and some change. I really appreciate it. It means a lot, and I'm so excited to do more episodes. I've got a ton of ideas. We've got some really, really cool guests coming up. And I'm proud, man. 200 episodes in, and everything is the biggest it's ever been. So we haven't peaked yet. We've very slowly, steadily growing, but I'm happy and I'm proud of what we've done with the show, and that's in no small part because of you guys.
Hey, thanks for watching there, guy. Click right over here if you want to see that episode in its entirety. Or you can click over here and subscribe to the channel. See all the other fun shit we do here. It's really up to you, guy.